there's a good chance you can finish in a point-scoring position today. Good luck.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video of F1 2020. Today we are racing in Brazil.
This is Brazil.
Anyway, to summarize, I'm in 4th in the championship points and Lewis is on the top as expected. But if I win this, the title fight would go to the next race, which is the season finale. So I wanted to win this so bad, and I'm starting in P1, so I know that I can win this. And here I'm doing some changes to get the maximum out of my strategy. Let's do the formation lap.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want to bog down.
My tires are cold, so I have to warm them up first. As you saw before, my engine is not at 100%. Let's see about that. Alright, all set, here we go. And lights out and away we go. I don't get a good start and Hamilton is already off. I'm trying to keep the second place, but Vettel just flew past me. But I'm not worried as I had the good pace in practice and I was able to secure pole, so I know that I can take both of these guys in the coming lap. So I'm calm and waiting for my opportunity, but there's a small voice stuck in my head like that way. But I'm trying to keep my head down and attack when the opportunity comes. Now Bottas is trying to pass me, but I shut the door and make sure that he couldn't overtake me. And no matter which difficulty you are in, these AI cars are really slow in these S's. So I can get close to the front runners in this sector. As you can see, I'm catching Vettel slowly. And yes, I'm getting near to Vettel and a small lockup, but that's normal and my confidence is building up at this point. On to the last sector and I'm catching the front runners, I guess. So at this point I'm planning my overtake with the help of ERS, getting closer to Vettel, and maybe I can take him in the braking zone in this lap. I'm trying my best to keep up with Vettel, but these cars are definitely faster in the straights than me, and my car doesn't have much upgrades as this is season 1, so I couldn't catch Vettel as I planned, but I think in this lap I'm gonna strike as I'm closer to Kazter. Still no DRS as we are still in the second lap. Maybe I can get a little closer in this lap, or maybe I can get him in the sector 2. No DRS even though I'm inside 1 second to Kazter, but I have plenty of ERS to play with. I'm making good use of it. And AI cars are also use ERS in straights heavily, so I don't think there is a chance because their setups are way better. But I'm very close to Vettel now. Overtaking in this sector is quite dangerous, so I'm patiently waiting till I get my opportunity. This race was so intense for a couple of reasons. You can see that in the coming laps, because I was determined to win this race one way or another. So now I'm very close to Vettel to make my move, and all I have to do is brake for the right moments and get a good exit in sector 3. I'm very close to Vettel at this moment, and now I know that I can take him easily. Vettel is defending heavily, but I'm going to attack now, and with the little help of ERS the move is done. And I do the fastest sector of that race.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Thanks Jeff, and all I want now is to get in Hamilton's DRS range so I can lead this race. It won't be easy because Lewis is really fast driving this game just as in real life. And this Mercedes car in the game just handles like a dream, so I always use this on time first. So I have to be very careful not to make any mistakes until I get my opportunity. He's getting away at this point, but I have to be patient. We are still on the 3rd lap and I have plenty of time to plan my attack. And if you panic, you'll do more mistakes and you can't catch him like ever. As I said before, he's slow in these S's, so that's why I'm going to get close to him. Plus I have enough ERS to play with. So I'm hoping that I can win this race in the latter stage of the race. And speaking of winning, I managed to pull off like good sector time in this race, and my confidence is building. As you can see, we moved to lap 7 from here, and I'm still behind Hamilton because this guy is fast. But I have managed to close the gap, and I have DRS in the next DRS zone. My attack is coming, Lewis. Be prepared for it. But even with the help of ERS, Lewis manages to stay ahead. But this lap, I can feel it. I can take it.
In this lap, push now.
Okay, now I'm in trouble. Should I pit in this lap or should I overtake Lewis and pit? I was not sure what to do since I was closing on Hamilton. I get DRS this time, but I'm too far, so sector 3 is my best chance to pass this guy. I'm also worried about this pit stop because in this game sometimes when I disobey Jeff's strategy, I had to pay for that mistake. My only plan is to win this one, so I decided to obey Jeff this time, but since I'm under 1 second to Hamilton, I was not sure whether this is the right choice. Because right now I know that this is my opportunity and he's not pitting for sure, because I changed the strategy before the race, if you can remember. And AI cars should use the optimum strategy, I think. I'm almost on Hamilton's tail and I have ERS. With the help of DRS in the coming sector, I can definitely pass Lewis, but I was not sure how strong the undercut in this game, and even to get a strong undercut I should make my pit stop perfectly. So I decided to pit and whatever happens. And I did the stupidest mistake ever and I braked on the braking line, not on the pit entry. I don't know why I did this. Maybe I was too focused on the race and I misjudged the braking line. I don't know what happened. This could cost me like 6 seconds or more. Did I do my chance to win this race? I think I did. I was so angry with myself at this time because I was going to win this race, but this is not going to happen now.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
I knew that I could take Hamilton on this lap. Okay, now I'm in P20 because of a stupid mistake, and I'm not even sure whether I can get podium at this moment. So gutted, but I wanted to take a podium at least, so I'm kept trying, and even Nazi is going to attack me now. Oh, P20, this is not easy. So my target is Russell, and most of these guys are not pitted yet, so I may have a chance in the next lap. So I'm still hoping that I would have some chance when these people pit, and this is the best sector to get close to these guys, and I'm still angry with myself, but I have to take a podium at least. I make sure not to hit these guys from the back and damage my car. I have to be patient, but I'm sure that I can pass most of these guys in the next DRS zone.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
As Jeff suggested, I'm going to use all of my ERS here, getting close to Russell, and I think I will get DRS at this point, and yes, I got DRS. So I'm planning to take Russell on the braking zone and going side by side, and I brake super late and I got the move done. And next is Gasly. I will get DRS for him as well, but I'm too far to attack, I think, at this point. But I was sure that if I wait, everybody will pit in this lap, so I'm worried that it's not going to lose any time.
It is 1.5 seconds.
As I said before, no matter which air difficulty level you use, these guys are slow in this sector. My teammate is also in front of me, but they have to pit and I'm waiting until then. So I'm really close to these guys right now, but I don't want to take any unnecessary risk. I have already made a mistake to cost this race win, and I'm not going to do the same mistake again. But this is going to cost me time because these guys are very slow at this sector. And I'm really worried about getting a podium now because the front runners are getting away without any traffic at this point, and I'm stuck behind these guys. This is wasting my ERS, my tires, and that would definitely need at the end of the race. And I'm hoping that I can get some clean air after they pit. And Gasly and Magnussen is not pitting. These guys could slow me down for sure.
In the pits. Nobuharu in the pits.
I know that I could take these guys in DRS, and these guys are very slow in these corners, and it's hurting my tires and my chances of a podium. I don't want this right now. And they started to battle each other. AI is so aggressive at this level, so this is costing me more, and I took the chance as early as possible and cleared those two cars. Finally some relief, and I'm in P8 now, and Hamilton is still in P6, so I may have a chance to take him in the final laps maybe. I have a huge advantage in Sector 2, so I was confident that my stupid mistake is not going to cost me much. So I'm doing my best here, but will that be enough? I'm not sure. So in the next sector, I have some breathing space to attack Hamilton, so no slow runners in front of me, and my next worry is people who had pitted in this lap. I hope that I can undercut them, but with the traffic that I had passed, they might have got the upper hand, so there should be Vettel, Bottas and someone else. Hope I can clear at least Vettel, so I don't have to fight for that position anymore. Using all my ERS and trying to keep my position, but with my mistake I don't have high hopes right now. Vettel is still in the pits and this is gonna be close. I can see him in the minimap where he's in front of me, and my hopes were shattered by Vettel. He was not that fast in 2020, right? Ferrari was slow. This game is wrong. So I wanted to win this race. Sebastian don't do this to me. So at this time I noticed one thing, Vettel should be on hard tires because I see white stripes. So if that is true, he's 1 second slower than me, smaller part. But I'm not sure. I was determined to overtake him because in a couple of laps I may be able to take him. And once I took him,
The car ahead of you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Thank you, Jeff. So this is my opportunity. I'm going to take him in this lap. I'm so confident that I can do it because of the tire difference, and I also have DRS, so this is going to be an easy move, I hope. And I'm training my ERS too, but I have to do this getting closer and closer to Vettel. So I took him from the outside in the braking zone, and I'm really close now, side by side with Vettel, and I took him from the outside, but I'm not sure whether it's legal because I did a Max Verstappen in Bahrain, if you can remember. But Jeff didn't say anything, the game didn't say anything, so I think that's okay. And to my surprise, Bottas is in front of me now, and I'm sure that I can take him too. At the moment I have a podium in my hands because I'm in P3, and Vettel might not get back to me because I can make some breathing space in these S's, so he won't have DRS for sure. And P3 is secured at the moment. Such a relief after my stupid mistake because I was so worried. So next is Bottas, and I know that I'm going to take him in this lap. I should. Surprisingly, I still have 30% of ERS, and it's okay, I can use that. And thanks to sector 2, I'm in the DRS range and I'm planning my overtake at this moment, so I did my best in sector 1, so my pace is getting good and I can smell P2 at the moment. I just have to be careful and overtake him, getting ever so close to Bottas, and I'm trying to do the same thing that I did for Vettel, and I got the move done, but it's an illegal move, I think.
Illegal maneuver. Cede that position or we'll receive a penalty.
I know, Jeff. So I gave the position back because I want to take him legally and I don't want any penalty point at this time. So thinking of taking Bottas in the next lap. At this point I have given up on catching Hamilton because he's 9 seconds clear and we only have 3 laps left. And also I pulled the best sector 1 of all time. Maybe it's because of the corner cutting, I don't know. So I can't waste any more laps and I have to take this guy.
Turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
Okay, no turbo power, then my engine is not at 100% at this moment. These things always happen when I need more power, and even though I don't have power, I think I could take Bottas in this lap because I'm using my ERS at the time and I'm really super close to Bottas at this moment, and I'm getting DRS and I'm already behind Bottas and side by side at the moment. I'm going to overtake him just in the braking zone, braking super late, and I just got the move done and now I have P2.
Good job, nice overtake.
No, Jeff, that's not good. Bottas took me again, and this is so unfair, man. So I have 2 laps to catch him, and I'm pretty sure that his tires are better than mine. And now I'm super worried because it took me again. Trying all the tricks under my sleeve, and the biggest problem now is I don't have enough ERS or fuel to play with. This is bad, I said before, and I don't know what can I do right now. So again, I'm trying to get myself together and keep my head down and attack soon after an opportunity comes. But this is hard and so intense to say. And I was still sure that I could take him. Now I'm on the tail of Bottas and this is the lap. I could feel it that this is the one. So I can do this, and I know I can. But I was so nervous right now, and suddenly I saw that I have about 40% ERS, and my confidence skyrocketed, and I knew for a fact that the P2 is mine, that I'm going to take it. So this time I'm taking him from the inside so he can't defend, and got the move done. Hopefully I could stick it this time, and I took him again, and this time I know that he would come back. So I'm just trying to close the door and make him go the long way around so I can keep this spot. But I'm checking my mirrors because I have only 1.5 laps to go, and
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
okay, so no fuel, so I can't use mix 3 since I have 1.5 laps to go. So I have to be real careful here, pulling off as far as I can, but his tires are better than mine. So this is not going to be an easy job. At this moment all I want is to pull off from his DRS. So I know for a fact that he cannot attack me, and I will be safe for the final lap. And I almost got it. I have like 9 point. Yes, I already got it. So now I'm safe, and all I have to do is take this home and without any mistakes. So I could take this P2 as I intended. So final lap is coming.
This is your final lap of the race.
A big lockup. I went wide because I was looking at my mirrors, because Bottas is charging in and he's going to take it from me. I can feel it. So pretty sure that his tires are doing a real good job at the moment, and better than mine. But I want this P2 and I deserve it, and I actually deserve to win here, but I'm not gonna let this P2 go. So I'm gonna fight to the last corner. I can't help it, but I'm looking at my mirrors at this point, and I'm losing a lot of time doing that. And Bottas has started his attack. Have to be really careful as he is closing in fast. And I'm even locking up at this moment because I'm pretty nervous and I keep looking at my mirrors. But I'm trying to keep my head down again, and I really need this P2. So in this area I think I can get some advantages, but Bottas is coming at me really fast, and he tried to dive bomb once, and now he's doing it again and put me back to the wall, and I survived from it. And I don't know what happened to Bottas, and just I won the race. I got the P2, and this was
Great
really
drive.
intense
We're
race,
really
and I was
happy with that
really happy that I
performance.
could take P2. And man, I need some time to catch my breath because this was an intense race.
And so the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed. It may have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. That's a spectacular victory then, and with it, the championship is secure. It's been a magnificent season, and they thoroughly deserve the cheers of the crowd here today. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Lewis Hamilton, the world champion again in real life and in this game. So probably I could get him next time. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time.